What's up, everybody? Happy Monday. Hope all you're having a great day so far today. Hope you all had a great weekend. Getting into this episode of GH. Listen, I had a feeling BOQ wasn't gonna want any part of deception as far as getting controlling interest from Tracy. I figured she wasn't. You know what I mean? Like, and Lois pretty much called it. Lois was right. BOQ wasn't gonna want nothing to do with it. And I can't say I blame BOQ. She views Maxie and Lucy as her friends. She's not going to steal the company away from them. And, she doesn't want a stolen company. I can't say I blame her for it, but it is a huge opportunity. You know what I'm saying? Nonetheless. I was kind of a little surprised by Lois saying that she believed Tracy and, that Tracy wanted to hand the company over to BOQ and stuff. But I also feel like Lois has an agenda of her own. I feel like she has a plan brewing. Like when she was telling BOQ there's a better way to handle this, I feel like she got a plan of her own, to handle Tracy in this deception situation. I hope so. Because Tracy is getting too big for her britches. The way she just strolled up in deception telling them what they will and won't do. Tracy was not playing with Lucy. She was like, you going to hire Sasha back. You're going to reinstate her contract. She's going to continue to be the face of deception. I don't want to hear no more about it. I'm loving this little back and forth shit between Lucy and Tracy. It is hilarious. And it's like Lucy, who was once in the driver's seat at the company, is no longer in the driver's seat. You know what I mean? So from a business standpoint, I get why they would want to replace Sasha from a business standpoint. I get it. The bad press, the bad publicity. But to get Sasha back and still get that good press, it's easy to do because you got the proof, you got the evidence that all of this was sabotage. You know what I'm saying? Throw that doctor under the bus, throw Gladys under the bus, put out a press release, have Sasha go on a few interviews or whatever like that, state what happened to her, and boom. You know what I mean? She gets the sympathetic vote. Everybody will be sympathetic towards her. The investors will be happy. Stock will be back up. Boom, boom, boom. Problem solved. Everybody need a scapegoat, and Gladys and that little shady ass doctor are the scapegoats. So why not? And I get where Maxie coming from because it also creates another problem. They already offered the job to Blaze, so now what do they do about that? You know what I'm saying? Now they got to rescind the job offer. But my thing is, if they haven't signed any contract with her to be the face yet, then there's no problem. But my whole thing is, too, I would still hire Blaze, to do something for the company. You know what I'm saying? Do some publicity for the company, promo. You can still have use for her. She got a name for herself out in the industry and stuff like that. People know her. People are fans of her. You can still use her as a celebrity, spokesperson or something like that, for an ad campaign or something. You know what I'm saying? There's still ways to manage this thing and come out smelling like a rose as a company. You know what I'm saying? All you got to do is use that noggin and think outside the box, and all will be fucking well. Boom, problem solved. See, this is what I'm talking about. They should fucking hire me for deception. I'm a problem solver. This is what I do. I just solved a few problems in one little speech. Boom, boom, pow. Problem solved. I should have been the male version of Olivia Pope. I miss Scandal because Kerry Washington did the damn thing on that show. Like she was nothing but a fucking problem solver. Like this is what she did. She was a fixer. That's what we do. We fix shit. That's what we got to do in life. We got to fix problems. Every time you turn around, there's a problem that need to be solved. And they call us, me, you, the viewers out there, they call us to fix a problem. I mean, how many of us got relatives and shit that always call us with a damn problem? And we got to be their fixer. I know I do. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on now. This is what we built for. Fix a damn problem. Even though it gets exhausting having to fix other folks' issues. It does. But anyway. Like I said, from a business standpoint, I get it, but there is a way to manage that crisis. I definitely agree with Lucy, though, on one point, that Tracy is up to something. Because why would Tracy care about Sasha all of a sudden? Has Tracy ever even shared a scene with Sasha? Has she ever had a conversation with Sasha? So now all of a sudden, I want her to stay on. No, Tracy has an agenda. Tracy ain't never not have an agenda. Tracy always has a fucking power play at hand. I don't trust her where Sasha is concerned. I really don't. I don't trust her as far as I could throw her. Tracy definitely up to something. I'll be watching that chick. So anyway, moving on from that. Cyrus got still balls to just walk up in that hospital and approach Portia the way that he approached her. I don't blame Portia for telling him to get out her face. I cannot say I blame her because I would have been the same damn way. Get away from me. Don't come near me. Don't talk to me. Don't bother my family. Don't nothing, bitch. Get out my face. I would have been the same motherfucking way. Get away from me. I would have popped him in his little koofy. I don't blame her. She got every right to hate him and not want him around. The motherfucker kept her hostage and held her daughter hostage. I don't blame her. I would forever have beef with him. That's what I'm saying. People like Portia and Carly and them, I would forever have beef with Cyrus. Forever and a day. I don't care if you found religion. I don't care if you met Buddha in person. I don't care if you met Jesus, the baby Jesus, the rhino. I don't give a damn if you met them people in person. I will never be cool with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care if you met Adam and Eve. You know what I'm saying? And you want to get religion all of a sudden. Don't make a bit of difference to me, sir. You still on my hit list. I'm just saying. And the little dig that he threw at Curtis, talking about, oh, he can't protect you how he once could or whatever. See, that's some shit right there to get you slapped up. Because he didn't have to bring that up. Like, I don't blame Portia for just, threatening him and just not wanting nothing to do with him. Because I wouldn't either. Like, it would have took everything in me not to grab a scalpel at that minute and, you know what I'm saying? Like, real quick. It is good to see my boy Sonny back, even though he had to cut his honeymoon short. But Sonny was back in action, back in rare form, laying down the law to folk, letting them know, like, listen, we got beef. We got to handle this. My thing about this is, if he's going to have Dex watch his back, or Dex be an enforcer, he's going to have to train him. He's going to have to put him through some serious training. Physical training, mental training. Like, Dex, so far from what I've seen of Dex, he does not have that je ne sais quoi to be a mob enforcer. He does not have it. And if you're going to go up against people like Cyrus, who are smart, who are wicked, you need people that are capable on your side. And I feel like Sonny does not have that in Dex. Not yet. He has potential. Very little potential. But if you're going to keep him around, they need to hone in on that potential and grow it. You need to maximize his full potential. Otherwise, he's going to be of no use. Like, I'm surprised he had the balls to sit there and tell Sonny about what happened on the cliff and that the fact that Dante is the one who saved him and Ava's lives. Who wants to tell their boss that? You know what I'm saying? That would kind of look bad on you because it's like, okay, what am I hiring you for? So I'm hiring you to save my family, to protect my family or people that's close to me, and my son is the one that had to save your ass? That's not looking favorable on you. Like, I'm just saying, as an employer, that does not look good. And I would think it wouldn't to Sonny. Like, absolutely fucking not. He needs training. He needs basic training. He needs it. If I was Sonny, I would give him a phone, tell him to pull out his phone. I would tell him, listen, YouTube Jason Morgan Greatest Hits, volumes 1 through 17. Study that shit front to cover. Cover the back. Cover the cover. Study that bitch. Use it as a study guide. I'm gonna give you a test later on what you learned. I'm just saying he needs to be prepared. But you know what? I'm glad that Sonny is not stupid when it comes to Miss Wu. You know what I mean? Like, Miss Wu was shoveling it too. She was like, yeah, I should have told you, but I ain't want to bother you with this. I ain't want to this, that, and the other. I'm so glad that Sonny's one of them people that for the most part, he trusts a person to be who they are. And that's the reason he keeps Miss Wu in his pocket as an ally. Because he trusts Miss Wu to be Miss Wu. It's not that he trusts her because he trusts her with his family's life or his life. Absolutely not. He don't trust her with that stuff. He trusts Miss Wu to be Miss Wu. You know what I'm saying? Because he knows that she's self-serving. He knows that she's all about self and that she's all about her best interest. And working for Sonny or working with Sonny as in a partnership is what's currently best in her interest. So he knows that he can count on her for that part. But anything else, he don't trust that woman. Absolutely not. I don't trust Miss Wu. You shouldn't trust Miss Wu. Nobody. Her mortgage lender should not trust Miss Wu. her accountant should not trust Miss Wu. Like, absolutely not. Her lawyer. Hell, her nephew. Anybody else in her employ or her family should not trust Miss Wu. her dog shouldn't trust Miss Wu. I'm just saying she's not a trustworthy person. Miss Wu is about Miss Wu. And I'm glad Sonny recognizes that, and he know where her strengths lie, and he know how to play it. So hopefully he keep eyes on her too, because she gonna keep her people are gonna keep eyes on Cyrus, but I hope Sonny's people is keep an eye on her. That's what you need to do. Watch the watcher, basically. So anyway, moving on from that. I love seeing Kevin, Scott, and Matt catch up. I said, look at this. Look at the legends catching up, sitting and having lunch together. I said, look at y'all looking sharp. You know what I'm saying? Well, Mac was looking like Mac. Mac ain't have his suit, but he was still sharp. I said, look at y'all. Just icons in the game, just sitting and having a talk. I love it. I definitely agree with Mac and Kevin and stuff like that. Scott is way over his head with Cyrus. I understand Scott representing Cyrus because that's where the money reside. You know what I'm saying? Get that check, get that Skrilla. I get it. But people like Cyrus, they're not going to let you go. You know what I'm saying? And look at it. Scott already talking like Mason. Oh, well, my business with you has concluded. And here goes Cyrus. No, it hasn't. I still got more work for you to do. See, that's what I'm talking about. When you get in bed with folk like him, it ain't never over until they say it's over. And usually when they say it's over, there's a bullet coming your way because you know too much. So hopefully Scott knows what he's doing where Cyrus is concerned, because that's not a pretty partnership there. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to be good in the long run for Scott. I mean, money-wise, maybe, but what good is it if you're probably going to be dead? You know what I mean? Like, you can't trust Cyrus. So anyway, moving on from that. I love that little conversation between, Sam and Cody and stuff. I like the little gift that he bought her. It was nice. She did stick her neck out for the man, so I'm glad he got her an autographed gift. But I do feel like he needs to tell Mac the truth at this point. I understand he don't feel worthy of Mac's love and affection, but tell him the truth. Let Mac decide whether or not he wants to deal with you. And it's obvious that Mac cares about him. You know what I'm saying? That's obvious. Even after everything that's been going on these last few months, Mac has a care for the boy. You know what I'm saying? So go and come clean and just tell him. Half of Port Charles already know the damn secret as it is. So who else needs to know? You might as well just go tell Mac for somebody slip up and tell him. You know what I mean? Go ahead. Tell the damn truth. But as far as Sasha, I'm glad Dante went to go see her. Because Sasha has it in her brain that, oh, I don't got no family here. I don't got nothing. It's not about blood relatives. You know what I'm saying? You still have a family there. You still got the Corinthoses. You still got Sam. You still got Lucy, even though Lucy don't check on her, which I think is fucked. But you still got Maxie. You still got plenty of folk in that town. Nina, you still got plenty of family in that town. You know what I'm saying? Plenty of people. And she got something going with Cody, even though it's not official, but still, like, y'all got feelings for each other, obviously. So why not just stick around and see where that go? I definitely can see her deciding to stick around, because I definitely feel like she should and she will. I wouldn't let trauma run me out of my town. Like, I just wouldn't allow it. She's built a life there. You built a career there. Stick around and see it through. That's what I feel she ought to do. So I'm glad Dante went there, and, Dante talked to her and reassured her, like, listen, I'm here for you. Whatever you decide to do, I'm there, And I think that got to Sasha, and I definitely think Sasha's going to stick around. Based off of just not only what Dante said, but based off of Cody and other things, I think she's going to stick around. And I think Dante's conversation with her sealed the deal. I hope so. But anyway, that was pretty much the whole episode. Hit the comment section. Let me know what you all thought, and I will see you all later. Hope you all have a great day. See you later. Peace.